Hi, Aries. This is Leanne with Mystic Inspiration, and I am bringing you your July 2016 tarot forecast. As you can see, I've shuffled and laid out the cards. I've got a card for a focus for each week of the month, and your underlying or overall theme for the month is going to be the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so um, in July, it looks like you'll be working on a project that could possibly be one of those things that you love doing and you're actually getting paid to do it. This is also indicative of signing contracts and legal paperworks and things like that. So keep that in mind for July, that you may have to focus on sort of dotting your I's and crossing your T's to make sure everything goes through properly. But this is also a card of expansion and growth in your field of, if you're in an artistic or crafty type profession. So anyway, let's get started. First week of the month, and again, these are no hard starts and stops. This is the Knight of Cups. So we're going to possibly be dealing with somebody who's bringing you an offer, and that offer has to do with support and love and kindness. Now, this could actually be a person that you're dealing with, but mostly it's the energy of emotional support, emotional expression. And so, as I'm recording this, it's still June, so this may be happening, or have already happened. You may have gotten, an offer of support, an offer of love, an offer of, help in some way, but definitely an emotional offer. Okay, and so on the second week we have the King of Wands. So that week is going to mostly be focusing on ambition and that fiery, athletic, passionate, go for it sort of energy. This is a very fast moving energy, sort of blazing your own trail. The King of Wands is very swift and very can be very fiery in that, yes, it can be a passionate energy, especially if this Knight of Cups offer is a romantic one, but it doesn't have to be. So this King of Wands could actually be, you might be dealing with some anger, because he's sort of known for that as well. So keep that in mind, Aries, as you approach the second week in July. Now, this is also, in the States, we have 4th of July, and we have fireworks, okay? So, could be dealing with some fireworks. And again, it could relate to a relationship, but mostly it's, since it's a general reading, it could definitely just be that you're having a passion and sort of that desire to keep moving. Okay, this Knight of Cups energy from the first week is a little slower. Okay, it's more of a go with the flow type of energy. This King of Wands, he wants to move and he wants to move fast. Okay, so you might be getting that urge to just go for it. Okay, so by the third week of July, we have the Eight of Swords, and this is this is not a movement card, in that this is all sort of mental, and so you'll be maybe dealing with some issues of negativity that are holding you back from forward movement. Okay, you've got the Knight of Cups coming in the beginning of the month. You've got the King of Wands coming in afterward. But then you're stuck with this Eight of Swords, and it makes me wonder, Aries, are you Are you filling your mind with negativity so that you aren't able to move forward? This is definitely a card of self-sabotage. Okay, this is being bound by your own thoughts. Okay, you're keeping yourself from moving forward because you're fearful of what could happen. And really, if you just look beyond the negativity, you would see your way out, okay, and you would see a clear path. So I feel like maybe towards the middle of the month, you might be having some doubts, some fears, and some anxieties about a situation. So just know, Aries, that this is all controllable in your mind because these are negative thoughts, okay? These are all thoughts that are keeping you bound and keeping you there. Really all you need to do is shake off the binding and move, okay? Shake it off, right? Taylor Swift, right? Shake it off. So we come to the end of the month and we have the Page of Wands. Okay, so this is exciting news. This is a message of excitement, a message of anxious, usually good news. So let's take a look at what's going on here. We've got the Knight of Cups coming in with some emotional support, and then we're ending the month with some good news. Okay, but between the beginning and the end of the month, we have the desire to move quickly and then this stagnant, stuck energy. Okay, so in order to work through that, I feel like since this Three of Pentacles is your underlying current, this is sort of what's threading the month for you, Aries. I feel like it's just possible that this could have to do with maybe waiting on news for a job that you've wanted, something that you're passionate about, something that you've desired to do, and you want to get paid for it, but it's really your life purpose. It's your passion, and so you want to do it, but it's more. It's you want to make a living at it, and perhaps these doubts and fears are that you won't be able to make a living, okay, doing what you love. Maybe your doubts and fears are that you're stuck. You're stuck in, a situation where there's nowhere to go. You've already reached the pinnacle of wherever you're at, and you feel like you're just stuck there. But then you'll get this news, Aries. So, if this is about a job, good news is coming. And if this is about signing documents and paperwork, which this can also indicate, it looks like, the first part of the month, you may have some emotional ties to this document, some passionate energy, maybe some anger. Okay, this could mean signing divorce papers. And you might feel a little down on yourself because of it, but by the end of the month, you will have excitement and enthusiasm, okay? So I've pulled some cards. What is going to help you? We have the Seven of Wands, and this is a card of standing up for yourself, okay? This is what this is help that's coming to you. So you will be able to stand up for yourself in a way that doesn't demean other people. Okay, the Seven of Wands definitely stands up for what you believe in and for others, but in a way that sort of it busts out of the norm in that it's a successful defense. Okay, it's not an aggressive, conflicting defense. It's a defending of who you are. It's a defending the underdog, so to speak. So that's help that's coming to you. So Aries, stand up for yourself. Stand up for what you believe in. If you feel like you have an emotional and passionate connection to something, but in your head you don't think that it's going to work out, um, reignite your excitement about it, because what's going to help you is standing up for yourself. Okay? And then I drew a card on this is what is happening, but it's also an energy that could hinder you. We have the Four of Pentacles. Um, what is happening is you are sort of clutching on to the stability of where you're at. Okay? If this has to do with a relationship, you're sort of holding on to the fact that maybe financially you are better off with your partner at this time just for financial reasons alone, having a second income. However, this would also hinder you in that it's not going to make you happy. The solid foundation is stagnant. Okay? Now, if this doesn't have to do with the relationship and it shifts towards a job, what is happening is you have reached all you're going to get from this job, okay? And how that would hinder you is that you will get bored, or you already are. I feel like, Aries, you already are at the point where you know that you're not going anywhere with this current situation that's happening. You've already collected all that you are going to collect, and you're basically, yes, you're stable, it's steady, but there's no place to go. Okay, so you've been here a while, and that's all you're going to get is what you have right now. So what you're going to let end the month with then is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so what's sort of ending up here is of taking an assessment of where you're at. Now, Pentacles can refer not only to finances and career, but it's your foundation, your family, your health even. So it's time to, by the end of the month, it's time to reassess where you've been and where you want to go in life. And I feel like that ties in very nicely with the Three of Pentacles, in that, you have to sort of look at, did everything that I accumulate fulfill what I thought it was going to fulfill? And should I continue to go on accumulating what I've been doing, or should I try something different? There's a decision that has to be made here with this Seven of Pentacles, and in order to make that decision, you have to take a step back and sort of assess where you've been and where you want to go. Okay, because I feel like where you want to go is a place of freedom to do what you love to do and to get paid for it. Okay, you want to be free to, if this is for a relationship, you want to be free to be who you are at your core and still have value. Okay, still show that you are someone even without this other person. Okay, so I feel like, Aries, you've got a month where you've got some heavy energy in that you've got some decisions to make. Okay, but I really feel I almost feel like this has already happened. Like you've kind of already gone through most of this. For some reason, I feel like it's the action that's going to, well, you definitely want to take action, okay, in the beginning of the month. But I think this reassessment that you're ending the month with, I think that's going to get you out of your head, okay? You're going to look back and say, you know what? I am a valuable person to this relationship or to this company or to my family or whatever the situation is. Again, this is a general reading, so this could have many different meanings. And, this Page of Wands, this good news, this is just what you need, Aries, to move forward. Okay? Some good news, some excitement. So definitely take that step back, reassess where you've been and where you want to go, and ask for guidance with that also. Um, you know, look at things clearly. Don't look at things with your blinders on, okay? Try not to use the energy of this Four of Pentacles where you're just going to hold on to whatever it is you have now just for the sake of keeping it, okay? Um, that's a mistake. That this not only is this happening, but this is a hindrance. Okay, so this energy is going to creep in. It's happening. You want to be stable. You want to be healthy. You want to, be have a solid paycheck. I gotcha. I hear it. But this energy is going to stagnate you. It's going to keep you here. Okay, and you don't want to be in that stuck situation. Okay, Aries? So I hope you have a wonderful July. Kind of a lot to go through, but you know what? It's 31 days, and you just keep trudging through it. There's lots of good energy. You will have energy coming to you where you need to defend yourself, and that's going to be helpful. It may even be somebody's defending you. Okay, somebody's standing up for you. So lots of different possibilities here, Aries. I hope you have a wonderful July, and I will see you back here in August.